Hey, what's up, guys? How are you doing today?
What's up, y'all?
Good to be back.
Yeah, it's good to be back. We've been really busy.
Yeah.
Right? Offers apartments blowing up.
And
expansion blowing
all
up.
the crazy stuff floating around our world right now. Some people kind of took him out for a little while.
Yeah. Fireman?
I'm lost.
I'm lost too. What's
The
going on?
Rona.
Oh, yeah. I was,
we had that roll around our
I was so sick.
the Zoodealio fam.
And even our dev team, like, it just went around.
Everywhere.
Oh,
Yeah. It's
So,
crazy.
bad.
Not me.
Nope.
Yeah, you're like.
You better knock on some wood, bro.
So healthy.
I know.
I'll knock on freaking air. This shit ain't getting to me.
So what's going on in the real estate world today?
Oh my goodness, a lot is happening.
It is a crazy marketplace right now.
Yeah, we got EXP, Keller Williams fighting.
We
as
have
usual.
Broker wars.
Broker wars.
Yeah. Kayla. Broker wars.
On
We
today's
were in
episode
sync
of
on that
Oh,
one.
we were.
Broker Wars.
Isn't there enough drama just in doing real estate in general?
Oh.
And then us as agents and brokerages have to complicate it even more.
Yeah,
Totally.
apparently the ex-CEO of Keller Williams has been recruited to EXP, but then they're like fighting in court. I don't know. I didn't really read it all, but it doesn't seem very interesting to me.
That's one of my favorite old Mike Ferry sayings that you just said right there, that us as real estate agents overcomplicate the business to try to justify the money that we make.
That's
I don't know.
clout. That's clout right there. That ain't have to do with no money.
I'm just telling you.
Those are some people
Stanley.
puffing up their chests and seeing who's more tough. That's about it.
So who's tougher?
Gary Keller
that's a
can
debate.
he can box.
Bro, I'm going to say I don't want to go to the war with Gary Keller,
just kidding.
dude. No way, dude.
No,
I don't think
he's an
either.
emotional boxer.
Yeah. I mean,
hell
Glenn
bites your ear
Sanford's a bright mind too. No doubt about it. I think the guys are. It's really interesting, and I mean the amount of influence that those two guys carry in the
Huge.
real estate industry
Yeah.
is, I mean, almost probably like nothing we've ever seen before from two individuals.
Yep.
Pretty insane.
BFD.
Definitely
Yeah,
insane. They both
BFDs.
are, for sure. Well, hey,
EFDs.
Brad Inman came out with an article today that said that, like, the real estate market's still red hot, so why isn't prop tech?
Ooh.
I know. So-
And that's because it's been.
Prop tech isn't hot. Is that what it is?
Well,
Yeah.
the stock market, dude. All
yeah.
all tech stocks, prop tech, fintech, stocks have been in the
Well, I think every
in the toilet.
every stock has been in the toilet. To be honest with you, I mean,
But I think
yeah,
OfferPad is exceptionally low.
Yeah.
yeah. Well, some companies have to be.
Well, you think
where they belong.
you think our that's our initiator. That's our favorite
Ouch.
guy, Mr. Bayer. You think we should send him a sympathy card?
I
Yeah.
don't know. I mean, he's got to be.
They're gonna give him a
Up at night.
Zoodealio sweater vest.
Yeah.
So yeah, OfferPad's what? They're like $3.72 right now.
Yeah, they went below $3, I think.
What were they at?
They're not even a $1 billion company anymore.
I know. I heard that, which is wild,
It's too bad.
They are
especially considering they have a line of credit, right? Like they have a over $1 billion purchasing line of credit power, and pretty wild.
Well, that doesn't really matter. What
I
it's worth,
understand, but
right?
I'm just saying that like their ability to purchase.
Well, they're going to report quarter 4 2021 numbers here in a couple
Yeah.
weeks, so I'm just stoked to see what those look like.
Yeah, can't wait to talk about that.
I don't want to start any rumors because that's just not what we do and what this is about. But
Let's start a rumor.
Well, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if it's a rumor because I don't know if there's a way for us to verify this. But we had someone tell us that it seems like OfferPad's wanting to concentrate more on taking listings. And not taking down houses. So do you think that has something to do with their stock? If they're not acquiring as many properties, they
They are recruiting agents. And
Yeah,
I've
and that
seen a lot
that
of
takes a time to build.
Yeah.
OfferPad listings
gosh, yes.
that aren't necessarily owned by OfferPad, right?
Yeah.
But Open Door's following suit, too. I mean, I'm getting
are?
recruiting emails from Open Door saying, hey, come work with us. You can
Yep.
show our houses for us. And
I feel like Open Door is actually doing it even more, and let's face it, their tech is dialed in, everything's good with them. So
they're trying
I mean,
to hire
they're
agents
more
just
of a
to
threat.
show. Like they're
Yeah.
they're saying we'll give you $40 a showing or something like
Yeah.
that. It's like, okay, now I'm an Uber driver or real estate Uber driver.
I think that's probably attractive to a lot of realtors, though.
Yeah,
Sure.
I mean-
absolutely.
See that?
Uber showing.
Well, it's
agent.
guaranteed leads too. That's the other thing, right? I mean, we all know their apps well, right? It's definitely a threat to the marketplace, and especially a lot of our independent brokers, mid-sized brokerages. It's definitely something to pay attention to if they are in your market, because they are a well-oiled corporate environment that brings a lot of structure to a non-structured business.
You know,
Historically.
imagine if that happens in the future. There's an app created where a buyer can go to any house and click, just like to pick up an Uber, and say, "Oh, your showing agent will arrive in 20 minutes and open up the house for you."
Dude,
and
that's
that
already
agent's
happening.
Like, got my $40.
That scan,
happening.
yeah,
It's
they're
happening.
going to scan. They're going to be kicked a code. They're going to be locked in. That agent, the that lead's going to go to the agent. The whole bit. That's coming, man. Real quick. The showing was
wild to
agent
think
is
about.
coming.
Yeah, you don't even need the agent there. It's,
No.
to be honest with you.
I know
Look
that,
at
but
it.
either way, it's still.
New
So,
builds are
hey-
already doing it,
hey,
right?
keep-
Lennar doesn't even have new home sales reps in like 80% of their model home communities
Yeah,
more.
it's just a model home. Hey, Keith, do we have a deal of the week?
Oh my goodness.
You have a ton of deals, so we can pick one.
What's your
give us
favorite?
one.
What's your favorite deal this week?
You know, I had a hard time even concentrating, wanting to do this podcast because there's so many deals going on.
I know we had to pull him out
So,
of his chair.
well,
So who's your
come on,
favorite?
Keith, let's
We're
go.
going to call it the multi-deal of the week. Well, you know what? I don't have a favorite. A deal is always exciting. We got a couple
They are.
deals where contracts fell out and they reached out to us, and you know we have a cash offer plus that's uniquely structured, and so we were able to go in and save a deal where a homeowner doesn't have to give up the upside of the open market. So it's very beneficial for them, and they get what they need. We have, our partner deals where it's a very simple structured cash offer with a service fee, high net to the seller. Everyone walks away happy. We got several of those going on. And so, 2022 is clearly a massive jump, and more subscribers are seeing the benefit of leading with the cash offer and also using the cash offer as, hey, if the deal falls apart and you're in a bind, boom, I got your back. I got a solution. And,
Absolutely.
And we're seeing all that
Problem
come
solving.
to fruition.
That's cool, man.
Creating raving fans, right? That giving those agents that ability to, you help somebody out in an emotional time like that. A lot of times, that's how you earn that raving fan.
Yeah.
They will never hesitate.
Well,
to refer
Curtis has
you.
been doing testimonials all week long, man. It's like,
Yeah, I know.
You got like 15 of them over there? I know. We got some happy customers. I'm excited.
I've really been excited to see the growth within the platform too of agents, having their buyers be turned into cash buyers, right? Too, like seeing that grow and that opportunity arena because of, cash is king. Win those offers. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, that reminds me of you were talking a little bit earlier about the Redfin deal.
Yeah. So 77% of people polled by Redfin, they did a huge study, believe that we are in a housing bubble. These are home buyers, home sellers. So these are actual people in the market. 77% of them think that our market is going to burst. And 44% of real estate agents surveyed also believe that we're in a real estate bubble.
I know.
I mean, I don't really see it as a real estate bubble. I think it's just supply and demand, right?
Yeah.
And we have very low supply and high demand.
Cost of money is still cheap.
If it pops, I guess. I mean, I don't really see the supply like exploding somehow.
No.
Before, back in the 2007, 2006 timeframe, it exploded because people were just walking away from their houses, their second, third, and fourth houses. You got the Kroger, shopping
right.
guy having 3 different houses and
Right.
just walking away from them.
Yeah, well, they were, can you fog a mirror? You can get a loan, right? Where they're now, that's not necessarily the circumstance. I think the other factor that's really not talked about a lot right now that controls a huge dynamic around supply and demand and around what will happen in the future is how much institutional money is involved in real estate. I know we've obviously talked about it on this
all the time.
on this podcast, but it's honestly, I think for the average agent, the average homeowner, they're not as privy to that, right? And that's something I think for all of our listeners, viewers out there that are checking this out, like that is a real thing.
Yep.
$64 billion in Q3 of 2021
They are
was
swallowing up.
invested
Yep.
from institutional buyers.
And when there's that
Swallowing
kind of
up
money
homes.
involved, right? They have so much power, so much money that they can almost control trends, right? Because they can hold on to certain things, they can ride certain waves and those types of things. So I'm really curious, when there is that. Let's just say that the Fed does continue to raise the rates the way that they have. Obviously, that makes the affordability go down.
Well, they
right?
haven't raised yet, right? It's just
No, rates are going up a little bit.
they're going to, but rates
bonds
have
are-
went up.
Yeah.
But they haven't officially raised yet.
Well, and then the other thing too, like I know one of our agents that we work with, I saw a post that they put on Facebook that here in Mesa that average sales price in January of 2021 was $400. Now it's $526,000. I think it was 409 and 526. So that's roughly a 25% price increase in 1 year. I mean, consumers at some point in time do say that's ridiculous, right? Like, I mean, I don't think 25%. We've certainly seen those happen in
ridiculous,
past markets.
but you go to an apartment complex and you're gonna pay.
Go buy some lumber right now.
We have 3-bedroom apartment complexes over here. With it $4,800 a month or something.
It's a 4-bedroom.
A 4-bedroom.
Here's the thing. I don't know about you guys, but I remember even back in 2015, 2016, we were in a housing bubble and market bubble back then, and it was going to burst. And obviously, that was all the craziness with Hillary and Donald Trump, and a lot of people said that, Donald Trump being elected a president was the Trump card, whether that's, the unanimous of the reason why. Yeah, I think it could be, regardless of where your politics are at. But anyway, that was a different cycle. That was a different trend. We're in a different cycle now. We're in a different trend. The institutional money that we're talking about right now virtually barely even existed back then. True. And we were in a bubble. So I think they're just like, oh my gosh, how our prices is high. There's no inventory. This isn't sustainable. Well, yeah, it is. If the demand's there, and the demand hasn't slowed down at all. Any member of Zoodealio that I talk with, no matter what market, even in Chattanooga, Georgia, Tennessee, wherever that is, just making all these little small towns.
Chattanooga's not small.
There's no inventory. It's what we talk about. It's what we experience, and it's everywhere.
Yeah.
So it's not like it's a phenomenon. It's just what we're dealing with right now, and with the amount of money that is in the market. I mean, my prediction is this is the new market. I don't think it's going to go back.
All right, so the Fed is going to meet in middle March. Mm-hmm. A lot of people have been saying maybe the Fed will raise a half a point.
Whoa.
What do you guys think?
I think that's too much.
I think they're very, very cautious, right? Because they know the governing dynamic that real estate industry has on the entire U.S. economy.
That's so funny, Keith.
It's a lot, but think about what we're talking about. That's ridiculous. Even if it did, I understand the ramifications from the economic standpoint. We've been so damn spoiled. 0.5%, it doesn't mean crap. We're giving it so much meaning because of things have been so low for so long.
Yeah, it's just a bunch of crybabies, right?
Well, it's still going to come down to what's household income. Right. I mean, it's like debt to income ratio is obviously a real thing, right? People buy houses on affordability of the property within their monthly income, right? That's where most people make decisions.
The wages are going up, though, right?
I just don't think we're going to see as
Don't
many.
even get me started on that conversation.
$17 an hour over Taco Bell.
I know. So I'm like, this.
So it's steak and beef.
I don't think we're going to see people bounce out of a 2.5% interest rate, a 3% interest rate you know what I mean? For like a 4 or 4.5.
Unless they had to.
Unless
they had to.
Yeah.
They have no money to get another house.
Right. And especially because I just got to say, inventory is really disappointing too. You look at what you can get for the prices that you're going to pay, and buyers are just, they're disappointed.
They're rejecting at some point, actually. I think that's kind of what we're starting to see, even with a couple of things. But if the house is decent, one of my best buddies sent me a property. He was joking today. It was 1,900 square feet or 1,800 square feet for $675 in Gilbert.
675 in Gilbert.
And it was a nice house. It was a nice house.
Is it a single level? I think I saw it.
Single level house. I think it was 675, 664, something like that.
Is it owned by OfferPad?
I don't remember.
Okay, I just saw one today owned by OfferPad.
But I'm just like, it was somebody came in, remodeled it. It was a nice house. But 1,700, 1,600, I don't remember exact size, but like less than 1,900 square feet, single story house in Gilbert, 675. I'm like,
yeah, and we're becoming the mini California. If it goes too long, I'm bouncing to Texas or Georgia. The properties you can get, or even Florida.
I don't think Texas is going to be there much.
The properties that you can get there right now, still, I'm like, damn, I'm ready to move.
You're already getting into
dude, yeah, what you can get for 600 in like Florida, parts of Florida, parts of Texas.
I was showing my wife one of the
house.
properties we were doing, looking at some comparables for an offer request, and it was and not that I want one this big. I'm just making an example. 5,000 square foot out in the suburbs of Georgia for like $525,000.
Oh,
you know?
Georgia,
It's
you can get a sick house for like $1 million.
Things that you could get here 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, there's a couple of those offer requests, and sorry, I'm gone off on a tangent here just because it's so fun for everybody listening. Too, like what you can get in like that the Atlanta metro, like for the, I know we've had a couple of them that have come in for like $800,000-$900,000, and that's like mini mansions for like $900,000. I'm like, dang,
It's pretty nice.
yeah.
On 2 acres.
So
Yep,
there's
2
there's still
acres,
places
pool.
you can live. It's just, hey, if this
5,000,
market
6,000,
doesn't work for
7,000
you,
square foot
bounce
house.
somewhere else.
All right.
You know, I hear that a lot of people are moving out of Arizona because they're climate refugees and they're going to, it's getting too hot here.
Yeah. Well, there's all these bodies that live here now, It's just thermo
Hey,
effect.
I like my freedoms. I'll stay here as long as that lasts.
So the real estate market is still bananas. I think that sums up today's episode.
All right, guys. Well,
Yeah, thanks
Until
guys for
next.
tuning in. Hopefully you enjoyed our little wild ride. I know it's been a couple weeks that we took a little hiatus, but we appreciate you. And
yeah,
see you
don't
on the
forget
next
to
one.
don't forget to like, subscribe, and make a comment. Please
Yes.
make a comment. Peace.
Laters.
Bye.